Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Shallow Sea playthrough. We are back with the expansion, the Nesting Seasons expansion. So this adds 4 modules, and 3 of the modules are pretty, they're more stuff modules. But the big module that gets added is the turtle area here, which is called something, and I don't remember that's the first rule book. This is the Turtle Island module. So I'll get into this one at the very after as of the last one I explain, because the rest of them are all pretty self-explanatory. So the first module that gets added in is some new coral tiles that look like this. And what happens with these ones is that any color fish can complete these. So you can have any color fish up here on the white one. So that's pretty straightforward. You can throw that into the bag, which has been thrown in. There are additional ecosystem cards, a couple more orange ones, a couple more blue ones. This one might be from the other one, though. I can't tell if this one's from the expansion or not. But we have a couple more ecosystem cards. There's a couple more sea life cards, or sea life tiles. So now you have everything. You've got a total of 42 different ones, and they fill up every single tray in here. So as you can see, I've got every single one of these trays filled. So there's 3 full trays of these. To accompany that, there are randomizer cards. So you can just shuffle these up and deal out 10 for whatever game. There is some balancing of these. So if you pull like a B one, it'll say maximum of 2 Bs, maximum of 1 F, maximum of 3 E. So you have a little bit of balancing. You don't have to follow those, but you can. So ecosystem cards, sea life tiles, coral tiles. So those are like 3 of the modules. The main one is this turtle island. And the way that this one works is I've got turtles on here as just as decorations. Is you have these 3 different additional scoring objectives. And in multiplayer, you would be trying to race to see which one you get. And you have a tile limit. By default, I think it's 11 and 14, but certain scenarios in the scenario setup actually have 13 and 18. And if you can achieve the particular thing before or before the number there, you can score the top one by placing your turtle on that section. So if I were to, by the time I had 13 tiles on my board, have 4 different coral and 4 different fish completed, I would be able to achieve that goal. If I didn't make it by the 13, in this case, I had to make it by 18 to get the 6 points. Every player would get a different little token here to identify their turtles, and then get 2 turtle tokens for the scoring. There are 5 different yellow, 5 different blue, and 5 different white scoring tiles there. And then if it's 1 or 2 players, you've got 2 scoring parameters, and if it's 3 to 4 players, you have 3 on the back side of the board. In the scenario mode, which can be done up to 4 players, you actually only use 2 different objectives and 2 different scoring. So it's very, very tight in the multiplayer version of this. I think that's really it. So exactly like the base game, there are additional scenarios here, and some of the scenarios will call for only using 1 of the ecosystem cards. Some will call for 2. The base rules say if you're playing with the turtles, you only use 1, because this is going to definitely blow up your scores if you do that. So keep that in mind. But some of these scenarios will call for multiple ecosystem cards. We're just going to be doing the first one here, and the card we're using is Mismatched, which I'll get into here in a bit. But that's really it. I mean, it just adds a different scoring deal. And between the base game and this game, there are 25 scenarios, so there's a lot. But our ecosystem card is going to be Mismatched. We're going to get 2 points for every completed coral that has a different fish to the color of the coral, which is something we want here anyway, so it's going to work out for us. So let's go ahead and get these laid out here. We'll shuffle up. Forgot to put these out. Whoops. And I'll go over some of the new sea life scoring tiles here when they come up, because of course that's going to be a thing here. So this one here, so if you can, I can kind of contrast these. If you see the one here with this turtle, it is a dark blue, where the other one here is a light blue. If it's a light blue, it means just any of the ones around that tile will qualify. So this one here wants us to have 4 different color coral around those 8 different any of those 8 spots, as long as 4 of them are different color coral, this will be completed. So that's just one of the differences there with that. So I think because we want to go for that, let's go ahead and take that as one of our starting tile, and I'll throw that right in the middle because we want a complete 4 adjacent coral and going diagonal. So here or here or here or here or here. So because we're kind of aiming for it, we can either put it there or there. This one wants 4 different, complete 4 coral and 4 fish in different colors, can overlap. So it says it can overlap. What exactly does that mean? This is number 3. Complete 4 coral tiles in different colors as well as 4 fish in different colors in your ocean. Duplicates are allowed. You can meet this qualification with a minimum of 4 completed. Oh, okay. So you can... I see. Okay. So an example would be something like this. However, we're going to end up probably getting the 4 because we want to mismatch everything as much as possible. So, all right, let's just hop into it here. And again, I just put the other turtles here because they're my favorite animal. And I thought, well, they're just sitting in the box. Might as well look at all the different kinds of turtles on the board. So, okay. And of course, we have our lionfish card here. So if we need to take additional seashell actions, we've got this to put fish on to do that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I think this is a good starter just by the fact that we've got a green we can grab here and start trying to combo some things there. So that's going to go there. Let's see. Whoops. And then that's going to go here. So if I do a green, it's going to complete. And I'm going to put the green in there. So I'm going to lose the green if I take the green, which is fine. So I think we're going to probably try to do this first. Do this one here. All right, so we get the green here. We turn this one. The red fish goes in here, and then the green fish can go in here. Try to make the most of that situation. Okay, and then of course I want different. I need different. I need purple and I need red coral types. So I guess we go with this one. This one can go. I'm going to keep the yellow fish, so maybe I don't want this one. Maybe I want this one, because I'm going to keep the yellow fish. We'll put this here. So this completes. We'll flip this over. That's going to go there. We're going to get ourselves a seashell. This one completes. We'll get this guy in here. That's going to get us another seashell. All right. Oh, there's a good one. We need. Oh, that's a green. That's okay. We just need them being aligned for this objective, so that's totally fine. We'll take this. Actually, I'm going to spend a seashell to take this and take this. Because I'm going to drop this here. I'm going to drop this here. This completes. This goes into here. We'll get a seashell back. And then I think I'm okay for now, but we do need to get a purple situation going here. Oop, wrong tile. I need that purple to be either here or here. I think if we go for, take this, I think. Maybe we'll go like this. No. I've got to play this so that it's going to really make sense. We'll go there. Okay, maybe we want to start grabbing some objectives. Ooh, that would have been a better purple, honestly. We're going to take this and this. So this will go like so. So I need another non-purple one there. We'll put this guy here. This one's different fish. That would fit here. I need another purple, and there's no purple fish. So let's wipe these. And looking at it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're in a good spot still before running out of time on that. Okay, so we did get a purple fish. I need to get 4 of these linked together. So I'm going to grab this. Not a big fan of this. Maybe I take this and this instead. I'll take these 2. We'll put... I need completed ones. This is going to be tough. Maybe we don't do that. We take this one, so we can put that here to make those work. Okay, that's going to go there. So we just took those 2 and didn't use those seashell. This flips. He goes into here. Oh, this doesn't work for me yet because I need an orange somewhere. That's fine. I get this here. Then I'm going to spend 2 to move this guy down here. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay. Did not grab the correct color there because I got 2 green. I've got 1 of each coral, but I don't have 2 green. I have 2 green fish. So, oh wait, this does complete though. Sorry, so this does complete because I've got 4 different coral here. So I would have gotten this, and I would have spent the 2 to move this on my turn. So that's fine. Okay, that works out. So I need to get a yellow and I need to get a green. There's plenty of green to work with, and I think if I take this needs to be something and this needs to be something. If I take this and this goes here. This goes here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 13 is my maximum to complete either of those objectives. I think I should be in a good spot to do it. Green fish, and then I need a non-green tile for here. And I need a non-red tile, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of options because the green fish are only with those 2 colors. So I think we take this, we take this. This will go here, so I have to have 3 fish of different kinds in here. This will go here. Oh, wait a minute, 1, 2, no, I don't have a purple somewhere. That's my problem, is I don't have a purple in here. So I could have moved the purple in there and would have gotten the objective earlier, but I didn't do that. That's okay. Because I'm going to put a purple here and it'll work out. So I'm going to... Oh! That's fine. We'll make it work. So I'm going to do this. This completes. We're going to flip this. It's fine. This goes here. It gets me this. Because I have 3 different fish here, this completes. Gets me this. That's fine. Then as a free action, we can place one of these out. We can only do these once per turn. But I have 4 different fish, and four different colored fish, and 4 different colored coral. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do get the 10 points for that because we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're below the 13. So basically by the end of the game, we need to be able to do at least this one. But I don't know that we're going to make this one for this objective because I got to fulfill this, and I kind of screwed up a little bit. I guess we'll move these and move our guy here, and then do the next round. This is kind of tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 3 turns to complete that. We're definitely going to take this. The question is, do we take this or this? Honestly, I take this and go here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, this goes here. For me to make this work, I need to get a yellow and a purple. So I don't have a lot of options, and they're both very, very hard to complete. And this needs to be, no. This needs to be, the yellow has to go here because I got purple here, so I have to have yellow here. So I'll take this and put this, really doesn't matter, I guess. Put this here, grab this guy, put this here. This will complete. Put this here for the completing it. That gets done up. I've got 4 in a row, and it doesn't matter as long as they're 4 in a row and they're linked together. As a free action, we'll place that there. So we do get to maximize our scoring on that, which is great. Oh, Oh, I have to have something here to complete that one. Okay. So I will say this makes the game much trickier to kind of work with because you are limited in your timing of how fast you've got to do stuff and of like what you need to achieve. Given that even these are synergistic, it's still like pretty tough to make those match. So we may be grabbing some fish for this to move things around. All right. I don't super love that the purple ones are kind of more difficult to get out. But I want to complete this, so I need this fish. So I need this one for sure. I guess I'll take this to go here. We'll put this here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 5 turns left. Try to make this work out. Okay. We'll take this, and we'll take... I'm going to spend 1 to take these 2. We'll take... No. We'll take this and this, so I won't spend it. I'm not really confident about that, but we'll place this here. Okay, I think we're going to wait till next turn, and then we may start spending some seashell, or spending, we might be visiting the lionfish here shortly. Okay, we'll take this and we'll take this. I'll put this here. We'll put this here. I'm going to spend a seashell and 1 fish to the lionfish, because this can be done to move one of my yellow friends. So he's going to move here. Okay, this completes. Clownfish will move in. We did complete a coral, so that's taken care of. We completed this objective. So that gets taken care of. Oh, I should have put that there. Okay, that's fine. So we got 2. Oh, man, I kind of messed that up. I should have put that over there. Maybe, yeah, I'll do a small mulligan. Let's do this. Because it didn't really matter where I put that. It was just more so putting something somewhere. Okay, that's fine. That'll go here. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 turns left. I got to get a... Oh, okay, so these are all the same. So we are going to refresh these, because they're the same. Okay, so I've got a couple purple I can move around. The question is, which one of these do I want to try to complete? Because I don't think I'm only going to be able to get 1 of them, right? So this is 2 extra points. This will be effectively 4 extra points. Because I'll get 2 per, and then 6 for completing the whole thing. Whereas this will be... I either go from 6 to 10, where I go from 2 to 6 on this one, or 4 to 6 on this one. So I think we're going to try to complete this, which means I need to move another green, and I don't have a green to move. So we at least take a purple, maybe. I gotta take this, put this like so. Put that there. Okay, we did get a green. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. Ooh, interesting. We're going to take these 2, and I think just going to place that there. It's only going to get me 4 points, but it's fine. We're going to take this, go here. We'll spend our 2 seashells. We'll move this guy here. This completes. This gets flipped. He moves in here. We do get this. Now this gets complete because we have, between these 2 directions, we have all 4 different corals, so we'll get that. Then we'll spend our 2 to move this one here. We'll flip this. This one moves in. That gives us another seashell. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different fish. So we get another seashell there. This one completes because we have... Oh, yeah, I already flipped this one. This is the one I already did. Okay. Can I get over to here? I have one more move. Can I move everything over to here? Maybe. And I think it might be worth trying to do this. So let's take our last turn, and I think we're going to see if it's worth doing this. Okay. We're going to take this and this, because it really doesn't matter. We'll place this here. We'll place this here. I'll spend 2 to move this here. Wait, do I do that? Do I take the 2 fish? So if I want to complete this, right, this is what's going to give me. We do this, it's going to cost me effectively... So taking out 2 fish, that's -2 to move 1, and then another. So it's going to cost me 6 points to move 2 things. But it's going to net me, this is 8, this is 6. Oh, this one flipped over too. So effectively, it's going to cancel this out, but I get the +8. So I think it's worth it. So I think we're going to do it. I think it's worth it. So we're going to spend 2 seashells. So it's going to be 2 fish here. It's going to give us -2, and then we're going to move this fish here, and then we're going to get a bonus for that one too. And then we're going to spend 2 more, because again, we can do this as many times on our turn as we want. We're going to move this one here. No. Yeah, we're going to move this one here. This flips. That moves into there. We completed one. We get a seashell. Then we have 3 different coral completed here. So this one flips. And that'll also give us extra points for different kinds of sea life. We get another seashell. I'm going to spend these seashells to move this to here because it's going to score us more points for that. And I think we're done. So I think that's it. So let's go ahead and count up the points. This is my last attempt. I got 151, and my minimum score needs to be 160. So this right here, it's a different notepad. It comes with one because it adds the turtle scoring. So this is scenario 1 on the expansion. We have 19 points, so we managed to get this to work. And again, 4 in a row, and then 4 different fish and 4 different coral. So we got the 19 there. The next thing we have is going to be our ecosystem card. We don't have a blue ecosystem, but for here, 2 points for every different fish, different colored fish in the coral, in a different color coral. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 20 points. Then we're going to score the top row. So the top row is going to be 6, 5, so 11, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, because I managed to get these 2 to complete it. So 23 there. The middle row is going to be 9, 7, so 16, 21, 27. This is going to be 6, 16, 25. This is going to be 4, there's 2 different fish. So 4, 13, 18, 26. And then 10, 10, 9, so 19, 25. Different kinds of sea life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12. Oh, I think I got this. And then for our fish, we're going to score for each completed coral. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But then I get -6 here. So -6. Okay. So our total is going to be 39, 49, 59, 62, 72, 82, 91, 101, 111, 116, 126, 136, 141, 151, 161, 166, 176, 177, 178, 178, 188, 188, 193, minus 6, 193, 187. Is that right? I think that's right. So we did win. Oh, man. Okay. So there's a playthrough of the nesting expansion. I think it really creates some interesting tension points with having to figure out if you want to do this or do this. This ended up working out pretty well. But that was the first scenario there. And like the extreme scenario goes to 195. So the big difference with the scenarios on in this one versus the base game is that the base game has a lot of scenarios that are you have to do like specific objectives, where this one doesn't. It's just like, here's your stuff that you're having to use with the nesting tiles and the different because you can even change the point scoring. So and you can these get changed too, of like how quickly you have to get them complete before winning the scenario. So there is some differences on how they approach those as well. But yeah, that's going to be it. The other thing too is if you're playing strictly from a beat your own score perspective, the ranking is adjusted for the solo mode here. So this goes up to there's the bottom, the lowest one's 145, and then it goes up to 200, and this is 130 to 190. So there's a bit difference there. But yeah, that's good. That's going to be the game. And I think if you were to play strictly two on the solo mode, you'd use three different things and have some multiple. You'd have three different options to score. You'd only have two turtles to score with, but you'd have some a third option to score with. Whereas in the scenario mode, it only limits the turtle board to two particular objectives. So that is going to be a playthrough of Shallow Seas with the Nesting Sea expansion. I did want to kind of call a little bit because I haven't used it. There isn't really a way to use it outside of the scenarios, but there is a mini expansion called the Rare Fish mini expansion. It comes with 4 fish meeples here, and these are really just one for each player. And the way that these work is that there are a few blue cards, and you use this ecosystem card, and you'd place your fish out on the spot indicated, and then you would do an extra scoring objective based on how you place it out. So this would get placed here, and then you'd place around, and you'd play until you have 3 things left, because that would be one of them. But that's really all it does. So this isn't going to really work for the scenarios for solo, because obviously this is built in. These aren't built into any of the scenarios. However, if you're trying to do a beat your own score, you totally can use them. Of course, the meeples are very nice. So take a look at those just real quick. But yeah, that's the little mini expansion. So just kind of to share that, because I didn't use it for anything. That's really why. It doesn't really fit in the scenarios in the same way that the other content does. So, but yeah, that's going to be it. Overall, obviously this is after a couple plays on the channel. Really enjoy this game, and I think it definitely serves a different kind of purpose than Cascadia and the like, because of how combo-y it can be, and you're really completing a lot of stuff. So it's yeah, really digging this one. Really happy that I got this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the playthroughs. Let me know if you guys backed it, what you guys thought of the game. If you guys plan on picking it up on retail, I'm trying to remember. I don't know what. I know they do some like Kickstarter exclusive stuff, so I don't know what of this stuff was like Kickstarter exclusive, if the mini expansion is, or if some of the other stuff is Kickstarter exclusive. But for the most part, most of the content will be available at retail. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.